What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Got another guest reviewer as promised. This is Sean.
Hello.
A fellow craft beer lover and a home brewer here.
Yeah, I've done a whopping 3 brews, and let's see how
That's
I
3
review.
brews more than I've done. He was in the Navy too. But we weren't stationed together or anything. We just coincidence like that.
Yeah, I was the Brown Shoe Navy, though. I don't know if that's the actual real Navy, though. Is it?
Yeah, that's the Air Force of the Navy. Anyways, we got a beer that's new to our area here in upstate New York. This is the Ballast Point Sculpin IPA. Ballast Point is out of San Diego, California. They just started showing up in Albany. I know a lot of people rave about this beer and this brewery, so hopefully it's gonna live up to the hype. It's a very long description on the bottle. I'm not even gonna read it, so you can pause and read it if you want. Now, do you like hoppy beers or?
I do. It depends, though. You can get the happy beers that are like really acidic, and then you can get the ones that really have the fruity aroma to it. I'm more of the fruity aroma type.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be very West Coast style with lots of citrus and tropical fruit. So let's get cracking here. All right, we're back, and we have a nice, I don't know, apricot, marigold color.
Coincidentally,
apricot.
That's what I'd say the smell is too.
Yeah, apricot. Yeah, this was very, very West Coast, especially San Diego style IPA. Just tons and tons of citrus.
Almost a peach.
Yeah, in fact, they even say that on the label here. With bright apricot, peach, mango, and lemon flavors. Well, I guess, and the aroma.
Well, I guess that satisfies the palate for fruit.
Yeah. It's kind of hazy. Got a nice finger and a half of head, about off-white, kind of frothy. I pour mine a little more aggressively than Sean does.
Just a bit.
Yeah. Smells very appetizing, so you ready to dive in here?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Shipmate.
Yeah, it's a lot of hops.
It's good though.
Yeah.
I definitely, the front is definitely very fruity.
Yeah. Well, I think the front is very bitter. You can actually feel the hops like kind of scrubbing your tongue. It's so intense. Yeah, I'm getting. I should just like insert my footage from my Ruination review, because to me they're very similar. I'm getting like a lot of orange, like definitely orange. It's not really lemon, and some other kind of tropical fruits in there. But I get a lot of orange, and I get a lot like a wave of sharp dryness on the back end.
On the back end, that might be what I'm thinking is bitter.
It does have kind of like a juicy, nectary kind of taste while it's in the mouth, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't say orange. I would say probably like an apricot or a peach or something of that ilk.
What kind of situations would you want to drink this kind of beer? Because like, I love a good IPA just to have, but like, I can only drink like this one serving because I'd probably get overwhelmed.
See, for me, like, the citrusy flavor is tropical to me. So if I'm in the backyard, if I'm at a pool party or something on a hot summer day, I would definitely have something like this.
Yeah.
I don't know, a lot of people aren't like that, but I definitely associate it with more of your citrus than anything. So
are you finding the beer refreshing?
Yeah. Yes. I think another thing though is it depends on how you drink an IPA, because a lot of people recommend that you drink them closer to room temperature. And for me, if I were in that setting that I had mentioned earlier, I'd want it ice cold.
Yeah. Yeah, especially a really bitter one like this. Alrighty, final thoughts and grades for the Sculpin, or Ballast Point Sculpin IPA. I like it a lot. To me, it's what I think of as like a really solid double West Coast style IPA. There was a lot of hype about this beer, and I guess because I've had the Ruination and so many other big West Coast beers, it's like it's not really doing anything different per se for me, but it's still really, really good. I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?
Yeah.
I think that is the highest I've ever seen you review a beer.
I've got a lot of 10s. Just not this year.
Okay. Well, just this year is where I started subscribing, so
okay.
So I'm not comparing it to a whole lot, but 9 out of 10 is definitely one of the highest that I've seen you dole out. I'm gonna go. I'm right there with you. I'm probably gonna give it an 8.5 or a 9. Are we allowed to do percentage point or like?
Yeah, you can. You don't have to be a slave to my ratings.
I like it. That lingering. You referred to it as a dryness. I think it's kind of bitter at the end.
Yeah.
That's the only real downfall that I see to this.
Yeah, because it's like it loses points on drinkability a little because it does start to wear out your palate. And we were drinking this practically at fridge temp. Maybe, well, we had it set up like, what, 10, 15 minutes, yeah. So, yeah, Ballast Point Sculpin IPA just arrived here in upstate New York. I'm not sure it's quite among the best of the best of the best. It's a really damn good IPA, so I would definitely recommend this one. So, thanks to...
I definitely agree with you, though. I don't know as if I could have more than one. This is something that you want to savor once, and then...
Yeah, because it just wears out your palate. It's not because of the alcohol or anything. I mean, it's just, 7% is, to me, is like nothing now. But yeah.
Anchors away, my friend.
Yep. Thanks to Sean for coming over helping me review this.
Thanks.
And if you want to see more reviews, leave comments below.
I don't anticipate any.
All right. Cheers.